Hello! Welcome to King of the Castle. I have myself unmuted somewhere. There we go. This is King of the Castle. You all will be sorted into 3 different factions, and you'll have your own goals to figure out and defeat me, and I have my own goals to... Yeah, there won't be any problems in here whatsoever. We'll get started now. So there's my monarch. Monarch, exactly. Yeah, we'll do Queen. Queen Jinx of the Jinx Dynasty. We'll be playing on Twitch. So, we have these 5 regions that I can select from. I will pick the first 3 that I see in chat. We're starting with some democracy already. Okay, count. East. Yeah, count to the east. Okay, that's 1. Coast. Patricians of the coast. The one on the left, that's Barons of the March. They like hunting. The chiefs are like the northern tribe. They have like cool facial tattoos and stuff. The counts are creepy. Yeah, there you go. The counts are like they're hex aesthetic, which I shot called. The grandees of the south are like they're very they're like the Vatican. I'm trying to think of the word. They're the clergy-ish one, and then patricians of the coast. They wear masks all the time. It's fun, but we'll do the chiefs of the north. We got all cool colors. All right, so type in !join with your pronouns. So like she, he, they. So like !join space she if you wanted to join as she, and then you'll start popping up. There we go. There, you got they them. No, there's just he, she, and they, unfortunately. You're not a count, I'm sorry. Yeah, you just... I think it defaults to they. And people can join in partway through, so this isn't the last chance, but if anybody else wants to join. I know I saw Licks in the chat. Okay, well, like, you don't need to have the game. It's a Twitch integrated. You don't need to have the game. You can have the game. Having the game is helpful. So the main benefit to having the game is that there is customization settings, so you can design your own person for each of the you can design your own noble for each of the different regions, and like you'll show up if there's like 500 people, you'll show up more frequently. Because like there'll be bits when your characters will come. You don't need to be on the laptop. You can just do exclamation point join. And you're not missing out on much. There you go. Alright. We'll begin game, and then other people can join. No, we'll do some. So the monarch. Here's the tutorial. So I have to acquire an heir and then complete my own ambition to win. If your first reign will likely end in a disaster. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. So there will be moments when you can vote for things in the game, and you use like exclamation point vote and stuff, and it'll be very obvious. You don't have to do anything yet. I'm just gonna explain it. So I have to keep an eye on the region's schemes. If they pass all their stages, they'll win the game. Be careful of the region's defiance stat. If it gets too high, the regions may rebel against you. And then for the nobles, that's you guys. To win, pass all 3 stages of your scheme. Each stage requires you to get stats to certain levels, which are affected in votes. How you vote is up to you. For your region's scheme to stop other schemes, or for the good of the kingdom. If your defiance stat is high enough, you can rebel. This pauses your scheme and is risky, especially if you have low military. Each season you'll get 3 events to play. Click on one to get started. So I have events that I get to do. Thank you for the follow, Mobius White Oak. So each of the regions, each of the regions has their own stats. So there's trade, farming, military, faith, and defiance. And you will have to try and manipulate those values to get your scheme to go through. So, and then these are my stats. So I have 5, I have authority and stability and treasury. So so I have to try and mess with my things and keep you guys from doing your things, and it'll get more obvious as it goes by. No, don't steal my money. All right, let's do. Okay, so we've got. Oh. It's like, ooh, this is fun. Scrolls in. So we've got council introduction, coronation, in the path to victory. So let's do council introduction. This is your monarch, the streamer's character. They'll appear in most stories, but not all. These are the kingdom stats. If any of them are 0 at the start of a season, the game will end. So these are the region stats. Stats determine which events are generated. Defiance is higher than both authority and stability. A region can trigger a rebellion. This will pause their scheme and be risky if military is low. You can scroll through the full list of nobles and their wealth here. Alright. The Chancellor. Now that you're queen, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Your nobles hail from all across the kingdom, the wintry north, the desolate east, and of course, the wealthy coast. So we'll introduce ourselves to Chiefs of the North. Good luck in the days ahead, your greatness, you'll need it. Oh, it's Hex. You'll need it dealing with us lot. Counts of the East. Conte Cypher. An honor to finally make your acquaintance, your majesty. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. Oh, that bodes. And then Noble Patrician Popsicle the Duck. A pleasure, your serene highness. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. Delightfully ominous. Yeah. It's you! You're in the game. With that, the introductions are done. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue with each other and demand your favor. You sigh and sit back. Is this what the council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. Alright. Let's do coronation. Your Majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. Yeah, the outfits in this game are great. You're joined, Jabby. Also, hello. New folks in chat, I'm sure you're here for the Twitch drop. Yeah, the Barons are... Barons are red? Yeah. The Barons do have good furniture. Shouldn't I be giving the orders now? Of course, Your Majesty. But to delay any longer would make the nobles restless. And when nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest back. We wouldn't want that, I suppose. As tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. What? But it's my coronation. This isn't an absolute monarchy, Your Majesty. Everything has to be run past the council vote, even this. Shall we call the nobles in? Alright, choices and stats. Certain choices will change stats. Some choices that will do so will indicate this change here. Not all choices that change stats have these indicators and they do not show the region affected. So, voting. These are the upcoming choices your nobles will vote on. These may change stats in some way. The monarch can change how the vote is run with a law. You may lose 1 law per vote. Try using your veto on one option you dislike. When the vote opens, nobles vote using the command vote followed by the choice letter, i.e. exclamation point, vote A. The monarch may close the vote anytime after all nobles have voted or the timer hits 0. Alright, so what kind of coronation should be held? Host a lavish parade with jugglers and fountains of wine that reduces my treasury by 1,000, but it increases stability. Force the commoners to swear a blood oath that increases authority but reduces stability. Throw the queen into the river that increases stability but reduces authority. The nobles must put on a vast banquet for the queen. That increases farming but reduces wealth. Okay, so I'm going to veto. We haven't started the vote yet. I'm going to veto the lavish parade. So you guys can't select that one. Now I'm going to start the voting. You can start doing exclamation point vote. Alright, C has a lead. But B is also... Oh, we got some votes for everything. Alright. I guess I will be thrown into the river. Voting is closed. 3 nobles voted for. Throw the queen into the river. Stat changes. This shows how much stat has been changed and how much by. Okay, so stability is now civil. Authority is now dubious. Go there. Go in the river. Get drink. No. The queen will be thrown in the river. Let me get changed out of my nice robes. The nobles pick you up and carry you out to the Treadweather River, hurling you into the shallow water with a cheer. When you climb back up the bank soaking wet, the Chancellor steps forward and places the crown upon your head. Is it your imagination? Or some of the nobles' stifling giggles? Well, the path to victory. Okay. The monarch must acquire an heir and complete their ambition to win the game. A spouse is useful, but not necessary. I'm damn. Complete your ambition before a scheme or rebellion usurps you, or before you lose all authority, treasury, stability. Alright. The Spy Master. I love the Spy Master. She's good. Your Majesty, the first few years of your reign are the most difficult. You're new and unproven. The nobles of the council will scheme against you, hoping to kick you off the throne and put their own puppet claimant in their place. Hello. Alright. Oh no, those fools couldn't scheme their way out of a paper bag. How can I stop them? Oh no. To defeat their schemes, you must secure an heir and prove that you are worthy of the crown by completing an ambition. My question is this: when you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? As a conqueror, as a peacekeeper, as the greatest queen who ever lived, as the mother of the nation, as the architect of a new golden age, as a saint. I'm gonna do architect of a new golden age. I don't know. I've played a couple games of this. I don't know all the plots. I don't know all the plots for it. I assume that's the rival nation. A lofty goal indeed. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall trade as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Z-King, you are a chief. Oh, and it shows all your little guys. That's neat. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Now that you've played all events, advance the game by clicking End Season. End Season. Each region will now vote for one of 3 randomly selected schemes. Schemes are made up of 3 stages with specific stat requirements. Passing all 3 scheme stages places the region's claimant on the throne, winning the game. Dorian, of the Jasper Dog Robot family, notorious former pirate, scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, speaking calmly. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of Queen Jinx. Something must be done. Hello! Oh, thank you for the follow, Noah. +1 follower. Excellent. Alright. Patricians of the coast, vote! Doppelganger, conspiracy, or corruption. If you're a patrician, vote. That is Jasper, Popsicle, and Noah. Oh, nice. We have all even across the board. Alright. It looks like Doppelganger passes. Ooh. Ooh, and then there's a... That's a... What is that? Oh, that's a follower emote. Nice. Doppelganger. Lowest defiance. Interesting. The patricians plan to swap the real queen for a perfect doppelganger. First, they must gain the trust of the spy master. To advance their scheme, the patricians must be the region with the lowest defiance in 2 seasons. Yeah, those are good emotes. I like them. Perfect for this game, almost as if they were based on this game. Scheme counts. No, not a cardboard box! Zorin of the Chevy Chevron dynasty, charismatic Eastern prodigy, leans delicately on a podium, sighing. Oh, skull. My fellow counts. In ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false Queen Jinx wears the crown. Yes, Burb. Hello, hello. Patricia, I can't work it out. Yes, Lix. You am vampires. Alright, Counts of the East. Rumors of vampirism are entirely unfounded, subterfuge, blood ritual, or ascension. Oh. unproven. Alright, I know we have more than one count. Alright. You shall ascend, I guess. You were deciding, okay. Yeah, the good thing is that, with the small number of people that I have, and also, like, I can just end the voting whenever, so we can make sure everyone vote. That smile concerns me, Croissant. Ascension. Lower own faith. Interesting. Your faith is already at 5, so that's, The counts plan to induct the queen into their secret cult and offer her immortality in exchange for the throne. First, they must reduce the power of the Eastern Church. To advance their scheme, the counts must lower their faith to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Oh no, counts have 4 faith. Blood ritual in meta is... Oh. Well, the thing is, I don't think a lot of my so, I'm assuming, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm assuming that most of you guys, like, hang around in various, like, new folks, you hang around in various, King of the Castle streams, just to play for fun, but most of my regulars, have not played this before, so... Let's keep the meta talk to a minimum so that everybody can be surprised, alright? To advance their scheme, counts must lower their faith to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Great. Grimulf of the Z-King clan, notorious northern orator, stands precariously on a longhouse crossbeam, spitting as they speak. Chiefs of the North, we all know I should be on the throne, not this imposter, Queen Jinx. How do we make that happen? Thus. Chiefs of the North, you can intimidate, prophesy, or blow horns. They do have I appreciate the design work that has gone into each of the different groups to make them feel, they all feel different, but, like, solid. They have solid aesthetics for each of them. There's just a lot of good art in this game. Alright. It looks like Hornblower wins. Lower all faith. The chiefs plan to dig up Oddheld's legendary horn and use it to take over the kingdom. First, they must win the favor of the gods by diminishing the kingdom's belief in the ninth. To advance their scheme, chiefs must lower the combined total of all regions' faith to 12 or less in 4 seasons. Well. You have all completed your first round. Here you can view the region's schemes and their claimants. When you have an heir, they will appear on the right of this page. If your reign ends abruptly, nobles will vote for the next monarch. This vote is between the 2 regions with the highest combined stats and your heir, if you have one. Alright. You haven't completed yet? Do you have to is it waiting for 2 seasons? Well, the dots is... Okay. Okay, so it's currently good, but in 2 seasons, if it's still... I see. Continue to laws of the land. Here you can adopt a new law that alters how voting is run. You'll be able to adopt more once a year at the end of winter. You can only adopt 1 new law at a time, and you have a maximum of 3 laws to use. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna do Monarch's Golden Choice. Bribery. I'm not above bribery. Alright, end season. Alright, so we've got the Gossamer Shield, the Honor Guard, an infestation of crawlers. Oh, nothing for the coast. Okay. Yeah, it's just the East has stuff. The pop-up, which pop-up on the left? This is part of the Queen game UI. The pop-up that you have, you should be able to, click on it and get rid of it. Yeah, each season there will be 3 random. Okay, I just thought they would be thought there would be random events in each of the things. Yeah, close it by clicking the diamond that has your sigil. Alright, let's do the honor guard first. Now that you are queen, you need personal protection. Why? I could plunge my sword into your heart right now, could I not? Thanks, Marshall! Please don't hurt me. Okay. Sometimes the random events favor one region, but I think there has to be at least 2 different regions. Okay, okay. So maybe everything is involved, they just happen to both take place in the counts. Here we go. Okay. You need an honor guard to keep you safe from such dangers, Your Majesty. Unfortunately, this is a political decision. What about the Palace Watch? Hoorah. Don't make me laugh, Your Majesty. These tin soldiers can keep out the riffraff, but you expect them to stand up to a warlock or a child of the Viper? Or me, for that matter? Marshall! Stop threatening me. Palace Watch. Aww. What are my options? Each region offers a selection of elite guards. The chiefs with their most famous warrior heroes, the counts with knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose, and the patricians offer their greatest gladiators, champions of the arena. Think carefully, Your Majesty, as these guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be loyal to coin above all. Yeah, each guards have all decisions have positives and negatives. Okay. Interest in trade. I'll go through and listen to each. Tell me about the Northern Warriors, Marshall. Bearded oafs with axes and no manners. They'll get drunk and cause trouble in the palace. No discipline at all, and I can't guarantee they won't run off on some random quest. But they're honorable, and in a fight unbeatable. Alright. Tell me about the Eastern Knights. The Order of the Drowned Rose are highly respectable. They'll understand palace etiquette, but it's been years since they fought in actual battle. They mostly write poems these days. Alright, tell me about the Coastal Gladiators. A gang of low-born crooks who turn themselves into celebrities through their skill at chopping other people to bits. They're vain and selfish. Their skill in battle is undeniable, but can you trust them? What foreign mercenaries do you suggest? A battle of fearsome fighters from the Talons called the Battle-Bitten Brethren. They specialize in bodyguard work, but they're costly, and hiring foreigners will betray a lack of confidence in our kingdom's fighters. Alright. I await your verdict with bated breath, Your Majesty. Alright, Chopping people to yeah. Okay. Let me read your arguments. Patricians have an interest in trade, so it'd be utmost beneficial for us to help each other. We Northerners never break oaths, and we're natural warriors. It's the only true choice, IMO. IYO, yes. Of course, only the Knights of the Drowned Rose are truly worthy of serving as your honor guard, being knights. Us Northerners do fight real good, though. Isn't a little bit rambunctious this fun? Will benefit trade if you go with our honor guard. At least chopping people to bits is a useful skill for guards instead of writing poems. Hmm. I'm thinking.
A single
this
raindrop.
is hard. I'm gonna go with the knights. Ah, Defiance is up. Rip. I'm trying to not. Thank you for the bitstone. The knights arrive a few weeks later. They are all extremely pale and extremely polite. The commander introduces herself with a florid bow before reading out a poem she's written for the occasion. Alright. An infestation of crawlers, or the Gossamer Shield. We'll do an infestation of crawlers. Ah, premium nobles. This is a player who has bought King of a Castle. They can set their customizations, get access to special outfits, and appear more often in storylines. Your Majesty, our mutual friend Conte Lux has discovered a nest of crawlers on a new track of Eastern Farmland. You also have the game, yes. Oh, you've got a little shiny name tag. That's good. I like your guy. Oh yeah, it's Mobius. Mobius White Oak. Naturally, we chiefs recommended they fill the tunnels immediately, lest they spread to other regions and endanger our crops. But Lix refuses to do so. Lowborn have gone missing, Your Majesty. These crawlers are much more dangerous than they appear. Hi, Lix. Legends speak of crawlers living in great cities beneath the soil, taking the weak to be consumed. We should leave the land to them. They're not to be trifled with. Marshall, tell me more about these crawlers. Horrible, cow-sized worms that live under the earth with tiny clacking legs like centipedes. They're rare but formidable foes. They turn up unpredictably and attack whatever they find before retreating back into the earth. Nothing that well-organized troops can't handle, I'm sure. The crawlers don't pay taxes, therefore they get no land. Assemble the council, then. Thank you, your greatness. Alright. So... Alright, so... Abandon the fields to the crawlers, fill in the holes and continue farming. Send someone into the tunnels to investigate. Okay, I don't think I will use a law this time. You guys get to decide. Begin voting. We can A. Abandon the fields to the crawlers, B. Fill in the holes and continue farming, or C. Send someone into the tunnels to investigate. It looks like most people are going for C. Collusion with the children yearned for the mines. I mean tunnels. Great. Alright. Send someone into the tunnels to investigate. Very well. Who will we send on this most unfortunate mission? Z-King, well, yes, that is an option that you can change your name color to the region you're in. However, that is not mandatory. Ooh, challenges. Some choices have uncertain outcomes called challenges. These can either be random or based on a stat. Their percentage shows the chance of success. Very well. Who will we send on this most unfortunate mission? Hello! We can send soldiers from the east. 50% chance of that happening based on military stat. Hire adventurers to explore the tunnel. That's minus 900 treasury. This is a serious matter. Send for a wizard. And that goes down. Farming and trade. Alright. Yeah, let's make a D&D. Let's make a D&D campaign happen. Yeah, the Count's military is medium. When in doubt, make D&D happen. We won't let you down, Your Majesty. This is just the sort of thing we handle. Alright. My treasury went down. Good luck! 60%. Oh no! Unfortunately, your investigators drop on the face of Selasoth as soon as they leave on their journey to their tunnels. Challenge failed. TPK, y'all. Ponte bides their time, but many peasants move away. Farming is now fruitful, trade is now struggling. Yeah, we got a TPK. Okay, the Gossamer Shield. Countess Armia stars. Your Majesty, heed my plea. A great tragedy of our time has befallen the East. You ran out of capes? No. A demon's hatched from the ground? Worse than that, even that I fear. An order of once great knights has fallen into disrepute. Seventh take us, what happened? The Order of the Gossamer Shield. Oh. Them. They were once the greatest of knightly orders to serve the counts. Their virtues were extolled by bards across the land, tales that would make a troll weep. But they've been brought low. They're working as glorified bounty hunters for the coast. This is a stain on the honor of the East. Ah, Lady Patricia Noah has arrived. Nonsense. Our military has suffered some setbacks recently, so we hired Gossamer Security to keep order. For a pretty penny, I might add. Military is now mediocre. Some patricians' wealth has decreased. Gossamer Security has been solving the problems we want solved and kicking the buttocks we want kicked. Blood and stars. Gossamer Security. How has it come to this? These are knights, not mercenaries, and then he reminded me of a little thing called chivalry. Please, Your Majesty, I beg the council to be reasonable. Alright. Alright, so recall the order and restore its courtly dignity, and that is defiance mixed. Must look in the room and force them to write poems. No. Your Majesty, you can see I wear a cape. How will we have run out of them? That's stability down, wealth down, farming down. Invest in Gossamer Security to help protect those. Treasury down. Defiance mixed. Trade up. Hire the order to join the Palace Watch. Treasury down. Authority up. Ignore the situation. Military up. Defiance up. Authority down. I can veto. I'm thinking. I'm strategizing. I think I will pick a veto. So... Nope. I think we will veto that. Alright. Starting voting now. We can recall the order, invest in Gossamer security, or ignore the situation. Recall the order has some early votes. Looks like the patricians... Oh, thank you for the follow, Z-King. Oh, the patricians are getting soundly defeated by the other two. Alright. Voting has closed. Recall the order. Chiefs are Hornblower. Lower all regions' total faith to 12 or less in 4 seasons. Counts is Ascension. Lower your own faith to 4 or less in 3 seasons. And Patricians is Doppelganger. Have the lowest defiance in 2 seasons. By the 9th, you haven't heard the last of it. Defiance is now grumbling. Unfortunately, with the Knights of the Gossamer Shield recalled to the east, order breaks down in the coast. Pirates hide out in hidden coves and target fishing vessels, leaving the patricians no choice but to import expensive food. Stability is now teetering, oh dear. Some patricians' wealth has decreased. Farming is now needful. Where do I see my thing? The east. Defiance can't go lower. Where do I see my quest? Okay. Oh, there it is. I gotta get trade up. Yeah, my quest is to reach it. I found the little icon. Okay, buildings time. Nobles can use their wealth to build on any building in any region, each of which affects a stat. This is done through an auction where only the 2 most funded buildings are chosen. When the auction is open, nobles can fund with the following command: ! Fund AX, where X is personal wealth. When you're ready, hit start auction to begin the auction. So everyone, since we only have a few people, we can see everyone's wealth here, but you can also see it in the Twitch overlay. Alright, so we've got the cathedral, we've got chiefs. We've got the cathedral, which raises faith, the Grand Bazaar, which raises trade, the monument, which increases authority, the observatory, which decreases faith, the stadium, which decreases military, and the theater, which decreases authority. Yes. Thank you, Army F. ! Fund A 100. Funds A for 100, so that would be 100 for the cathedral. And you can contribute to multiple places, but it is the top 2, so you don't have to use all of your personal wealth if you don't want to. And you can split it up. Alright. Are we ready? Yeah, thank you, Army. I'm a bit familiar with it. I've played like 3 dynasties, so I know the basics. This is just my first time playing on stream, so it's for the benefit of everyone. Alright, start auction. Go. Alright, we've got cathedral and stadium are currently leading. Fund E1. Oh boy. We're seeing everyone's wealth go down in real time over here. A and D get funded. We have net. That is true. That's hilarious. Alright. 5 seconds remaining. Alright. Time's up. We've got the bazaar and the cathedral, so that increases trade and faith. Patricians consider not being so pushable. Alright. What do we got? We've got knightly virtue, the archbishop's request, and finding a spouse. Alright, I'm gonna find a spouse. In the twisty passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even Spymaster. But there's one person you can't avoid. Your mother. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. Is it really that urgent? Of course. Of course! Don't worry, I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. Men, women, or do you not mind? Any? Excellent. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in all the kingdom. See what they have to offer. Alright. Okay, I guess we'll figure the result of that will happen next season. Alright, so we've got the Archbishop's request and knightly virtue. We'll do the Archbishop's request first. Your Majesty, I wish to speak with you about the situation in the north. Too long have the Northerners been allowed to worship their heathen tree gods in brazen defiance of the ninth god. Allow me to send some of my best missionaries to the north. It's for the good of the realm. I'll have to bring it to the council. Of course, Your Majesty, I would expect nothing less. Alright. Sending it ups the faith. This is true. Alright. I'm sending my golden choices. Send missionaries to the north. You get money. I'm handing you a bribery. Get bribed, my nobles. Excellent. Bribery is working. Alright. I'll get the last second votes in. I like how they have the little flags when there's too many. It's good. Alright, well. That is a 30. That is a 30% stability. I guess the chiefs are sleeping. If there's another chief that wants to vote for something, I'll give you another second or two. Yeah, I do think I did read the patch notes that said that they were going to update the UI. Because, yeah, a lot of people have complained that, especially with like, I can read it just fine because I've got my big old monitor, but you guys have, like, inside my overlay. I don't know why Twitch keeps telling you you're offline. But inside my overlay, it's like teeny tiny text and like inside the player also. Alright. Yeah. Sorry, Chiefs. I guess you got overruled on this one. Voting has closed. We're sending missionaries to the north. Yeah, I was looking at the Steam page. I think it's the 10th. Defiance is now aggrieved. Oh, that went up by 3. Oh no. One of those days. Soon. This is erasure of our culture. We won't forget this, you rabid pack of tyrants. The mission goes ahead despite protests from the chiefs. Well, if you didn't want to protest, you should have voted. Unfortunately, it's a disaster. The missionaries' sanctimonious preaching does not go down well in a region still mired in many real problems. Priests are run out of towns, beaten, or even murdered for their efforts. Oh good. Stability is now unstable. Faith is now heathen. Alright. Woo. If anything, the mission seems many more northern villagers and chiefs alike now cursing the church's name. That went. I don't think the chiefs can rebel right now. I don't know. Well, if they were able to rebel, the little pop-up would come. Alright. Knightly virtue. Ooh, a cloud. They can, okay. Lady Patricia Noah returns. We were paying the order of the Gossamer Shield to protect our land, but Countess Armia Stars decided she wanted the knights to go back to writing love poetry and picking flowers. Now crime is exploding in the coast and there's no one to keep order. Yeah, Noah does have drip. This is excellent ensemble, Noah. Countess Armia Stars. Also drippy. Everyone has drip in this game. Last time, poetry's oh, civil war over ink, huh? That's your problem. People have been visiting my keep from across the kingdom to learn about knightly virtues and court etiquette. For a fee, of course. Countess Armia Stars' wealth has increased. Trade is now modest. Depths below. Your outdated notions about chivalry are irrelevant in the modern age. Actually, they're more relevant than ever. We can all do with a little romance in our lives. In fact, I should come to the capital and spread the word. What do you say, Your Grace? Interesting. Yeah. Your character is... Yeah, they are... It's very... every part of this game is very good. Like all the characters are very fun to either hate or love, depending on which side you're on. Okay. So we've got invite Countess Armia Stars to spread her ideas in the capital. Defiance. Defiance goes different directions. Thank you for the bits, Noah. See you later. Yeah, okay, Okay. So that military goes up. This is good for the patrician. Send the knights back to the coast again, yeah. Hello, King Israel. Welcome in. Right. Yeah, this game is very much, like, we're in the medieval age, but also we have modern day sensibilities. Like, it's the aesthetic of medieval and then the sensibilities of modern. Of, like, truly modern. You are on the Chiefs of the North. There's your little guy. Sending them back to the patricians is hilarious. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards that. Hmm. Okay, so Defiance goes up and down. Defiance goes up and down. Because somebody wants Defiance. Hmm. You want to visit the capital? Hmm. Alright, I will vote. Hmm. Fine, I will vote to bring Countess Armia stars in. Everybody else vote for what you want. I think that's like there's like different terms for art. Postmodern? Modern is, yeah, I don't know. Ah, people are voting for the Gossamer Knights to come back to the Patricians. The Patricians have voted for this, I see. A or C will be funniest? Alright. We'll give folks a little bit more time to vote, because I know that's not everyone, even though some people have dropped out. It's fine. Yeah, we're even across the board again. I'm not sure. I think Hex stepped out from the Chiefs. That's fine. We won't worry about it too much. All right. Ah, we're voting for something, Jasper. Oh, Popsicle has a little crab on their flag. That's good. Crabs. Alright. Last second votes. If you're hearing this, vote. For something. Follow your region. Yeah, that's generally a good move. Oh, there's a plot line with crabs. It's very funny. We may or may not get crabs. Yeah, no vacation for you, Armia, unfortunately. The crab market, yeah. I've seen a couple events in the crab market and it's all very ludicrous. Voting has closed. Okay, the Gossamer Knights. No! No, don't take me out of context. Order the Gossamer Knights to fight for the Patricians again. Dracov's bones. This is a grave insult to the East and its heritage. After all that, we made all that effort to recover the glory days of the Gossamer Shield. My humblest thanks, Your August Majesty. I'm sure the counts will recover their composure soon. I have seen the crab prohibition. I believe my noble got executed over the crab market one time. Once the Gossamer Knights abandon their chivalric principles and return to mercenary work, the brigands of the coast scurry back to their hidey holes. Alright, some patricians' wealth has increased. Military is now capable. The kingdom, stability is now teetering, which is good. It was not teetering before, it was less than teetering. Alright. Everyone is doing good on their stuff. Good. Great. Good for me. Trade is going alright. Going to run a diss track. Welcome back, Hex. Seeking a simulacrum. Ah. Anchored a few miles from the sunny coast, Lord Patrician Lord Patrician Jasper Dogrobot has invited his closest confidants aboard this yacht. You said you had a surprise for me? Indeed, and here it is. Behold. Your Majesty, what are you doing here at such an hour? I'm sorry, I hope you didn't overhear any... Ah, quit babbling, you blowhard. This isn't the queen, it's a peasant who's the queen's spitting image. By the 9th, and just in time. The Spymaster trusts us, and we can move on to the next phase. Kidnapping the queen and putting this fool in her place. How do we manage that? We need the kingdom to be in utter chaos, bad enough that the queen's abduction can slip past unnoticed. Their stage of their scheme, the patricians must lower stability to 4 or less in 4 seasons. Taxation. Here you can set different levels of tax or bribes for each region in your kingdom, potentially punishing some while rewarding others. Ah, hello, Ecto Pluto. Thank you for the raid. Hello, hello. Balance the needs of your treasury against defiance changes. Remember, if a region's defiance is higher than both authority and stability, they can rebel. Don't text me, I'm poor. Hello, readers. Hello. What were you all up to? I'm maybe taxing some people. I don't... I'm thinking. Thank you! Raiding with illegal weapons, but in a nice way. Alright. Alright, trade bonus. The patricians made 500 wealth selling penny stocks to gullible peasants. The other nobles gained 200 wealth. Alright, cruel tax. Defiance goes up, treasury goes up, wealth goes down. Common tax, defiance down. You don't need to be you don't need to be defiant, chiefs. Fellow PNG tuber, hello. Thank you. This is Tufted Titmouse. Alright, let's see. I don't... Tufted Titmouse. Little bit fun, little bit, dumpling shaped, but yes. Alright, I think we'll do that. Chiefs don't need... No! No! Stop taking me out of context. Nay, I can't say. Alright, rebellion. One or more regions are able to rebel, as their defiance stat is higher than both authority and stability. The rebels get more victory points than the loyalists, they'll win the game. The loyalist gets more victory points than the rebels, they'll put down the rebellion and continue the game. If multiple regions rebel and win... Armia. A vote between the 2 rebelling regions with the highest stats will determine the successor. Important! Rebelling regions have their schemes paused. Regions with a high military stat are more likely to overthrow the monarch with a rebellion. If stability, authority, or treasury hit 0, the rebels will win the civil war. Alright. So, it looks like the chiefs cannot quite rebel. Ah, the chiefs may vote to rebel by typing !rebel. Okay, so we've got a little overbearing on the coast. Oh, that's... No, go away. That doesn't need to happen. That doesn't need to be there. Oh, we can continue the crawler problem. Or we can look at my eligible options. Oh, thank you for the follow. Yeah, like... No, I moderated it myself. I have buttons. That's for, I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom on other days of the week, so that's what that's for. And I forgot to take it out for this stream. X! X! No. I think actually it's not able to moderate itself. It's been many moons since we last heard from the adventurers we sent into the tunnels on Conte Lux's land. We must act before this crawler menace spreads to other regions. Peasants disappear and sinkholes swallow villages whole while Lix hides in their castle and does nothing. No, stop rebelling. Belligerent fool. Imagine their retaliation if we anger them directly. I would rather abandon my estate. Alright. So, how should the council deal with the crawler nest? Pay Conte Chevy to host Conte Lix as they abandon the area. Gather the chiefs to fight this menace on the open fields. Evacuate everyone from the area, including the peasants. Do nothing and see if the crawlers retreat on their own. Okay. So this, is mixed bag for... Patricians are watching from the side. Okay, so this is mixed for, wealth. Makes the treasury go down by 750. Puts, farming down. Trade down. 50% chance of success with military. Farming, the C is farming down, trade down, defiance down. Do nothing is defiance up, farming down, trade down. I think I'm going to veto do nothing. It's good poetry though. Alright. Begin vote. My honor guards are the counts. Oh, we're getting unanimous chiefs. Alright. Oh. No, one different vote. Alright. Last licks in. Thanks, Cypher. Appreciate it. Always count on you. Oh. Okay. Well, I don't think that C will be able to win with the people who are remaining, so we will continue. Voting has closed. 7 nobles voted for. Gather the chiefs to fight this menace in the open fields. Patricians, get your chocolate. A bloody battle ensued. The creatures are terrifyingly organized and completely ruthless. The military challenge has failed. I don't think I've succeeded in any of my attempts. This bodes. Okay, though motivated, northern soldiers are no match for them. Huge swaths of people are pulled beneath the earth, still alive and screaming never to be seen again. The North's military is now inadequate. Authority is now ineffective. Stability is now unstable. Faith is now agnostic. Your military is in the dumps. Chiefs talk big talk for people who can't take some worms. No, it's not. Why is it my fault? How is it my fault? actually? How is it my fault, actually, Hex? Explain yourself. Alright. Soon after, the tunnels closed of their own accord. As if the crawlers are no longer interested in fighting, the counts abandon the area and pretend that nothing has ever happened. Okay. A little overbearing. Lady Patricia Noah returns. Your Serene Highness, we're so grateful for Gossamer Security protecting us against the criminals. No. You no longer wish to rebel. No! Excellent. So there's no problem? Lately they've been throwing their weight around, demanding higher wages, beating up peasants, hunting on protected lands. That sounds like them, Your Highness. Unprincipled scoundrels, all of them. As soon as we say anything, they claim they're the only thing shielding the patricians from danger. That's not even true anymore. Our armies improved leaps and bounds since we hired them. Alright. Shouldn't have hired. Yeah, okay, so leave them to their business has defiance up, authority down, farming down, wealth minus 300, military up. Ordered them return to the east has defiance down, military mixed bag, wealth up, and then threatened to dock their pay has a 30% chance of authority. I can't veto this round. This is the silliness. Oh, great. Great. I'm gonna vote to jerk them around. Let's see what you guys think. Start vote. Oh. So this'll just keep on happening, like we can vote, we can send them back and forth between the east and the coast. Eventually they're just gonna get exhausted. Alright, I'll give a few more seconds for last licks. Back to the east with you. Oh boy. They'll tucker themselves out and then it's back to writing poetry. Alright. Looks like order them to return to the east. Has won. Overcome with relief to have the difficult mercenaries out of their hair, the patricians praise the council's good judgment. Defiance is now loyal. Yeah, if we can send them back and forth. They may have lost their protectors, but they stockpile gold in their coffers. At least until the brigands returned. Military is now mediocre. Some patricians' wealth has increased. Meanwhile, the Gossamer Security mercenaries return to their eastern homeland where they provide solid protection for the counts. They may not be as honorable as Countess Armia Stars would like, but they get the job done. Sexy and rich. Oh, good. Chiefs of the North rebel next season. Okay, what's left? Oh, eligible options. I get to pick a spouse. I have found 3 potential matches for you, 1 eligible young candidate from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely, you'll be securing a powerful alliance. And a partner for life to have and for hold, don't forget. I suppose so, but the alliance comes first. Your mother leads you to the Great Hall, where she's arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Wait, I don't even get to meet them? There's no time for sentiment, you just need a match that befits your station and suits your political needs. She whisks away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Kestrid, firstborn daughter of the Northern King Israel clan. She's been melancholy sort ever since she was a child, but otherwise she's decent enough company. Spends most of her time ranging the mountaintops, hunting wolves and wyverns and other strange northern beasts. She's an incredibly driven person, by all accounts. Gets up at the crack of dawn each morning and goes for a swim in a frozen lake. Alright. I could prevent a rebellion by marrying into the north. Alright. Interesting. Interesting concept. This is Ilarion, the eldest son of the Eastern Cipher Codex dynasty. I'm not sure why the artist made him so severe. It's just a trick of the light, I supposed. Spends most of his time with a fencing master, mastering the blade. I've heard a rumor that he's training himself for some epic confrontation with an old rival. Reject immediately, you can't marry my kid. He's mastered the blade, though. He's an intriguing candidate. Finally, from the coast, we have Julian, the wealthy heir to Lord Patrician Modern Times Croissant's estate. I met him once. He couldn't resist bringing up how wealthy he is. Conflict of interest. He loves to lose his fortune betting at the arena. He always thinks his big win is just around the corner. Yeah, the honor duel idea is interesting. Also, it's fictional Cipher. It's not real Cipher. It's the fictionalized version. That is your son. Look at him. He's got a goatee. Okay. What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. I think I'm gonna go for the north because I already have the counts for my honor guard. And I don't want a rebellion, and I think this will prevent a rebellion. So, we're gonna... Alright. Was that? Yeah, I've made my decision. There we go. Counterpoint or rebellion right now would be very fun. Yes! But also I don't want to deal with it. Nobody wants a rebellion anymore. No rebellion. No rebellion. Excellent, I'll make arrangements. Led by Hexfruit. Rebellion haunted. Defiance is below. Alright, ending the season. No heart. In a tiny village far to the east, 2 counts meet in a derelict tavern. No one dares even glance in their direction. Another priest left my estate today. He said there was no sense preaching to the truly lost. I've heard the same across the east. We're no longer trapped under the church's thumb. One second. I don't know how to play this game, so we're just... Okay. I've heard the same across the east. We are no longer trapped under the church's thumb. Now, we must not falter. If the queen grows proud, we can offer her the ultimate reward, immortality. For the next stage of their scheme, the counts must raise authority to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Well, yeah, okay, so... Stop the count. Maybe so. I'm getting rid of Monarch's vote. We're doing Monarch's Iron Choice. I need my authority to- No. Why did I do that? That was a bad move. Anyways. Descent at the arena. A sacrificed priest. And the royal wedding. Okay. Let's do Descent at the arena. A coastal gladiator named Onyx has become remarkably popular in the arena. Yes. Chevy, who is purple. Purple. There. Yes, I heard he threw a whole ox across the stadium. He's throwing even bigger words around these days. His last match, he donned a crown and claimed he would be a better monarch than you would ever be. It's all a joke for now, but it's still seditious, and he has a significant following. He, or the other gladiators, or even the patricians at large, may decide to take this further. By all that glitters, I've never heard of this Onyx person. Why would he speak against the crown? Hi, Noah. Onyx needs to rein in his behavior. But it all comes down to the council's decision. Alright. Okay, leave Onyx to fight however he pleases. Lady Patrician Noah shall fight Onyx in the ring to discredit him. The queen will watch Onyx's next bout to intimidate him into silence. Arrange an accident for Onyx. I also think that this one will be funny. I'm a golden choice that one. Begin voting. Vote. Alright. Yeah, we're doing funny. Noah's not here. Cannot, defend herself. Alright. We're waiting. I was like, I'm too excited. I thought everyone was done voting. Okay. Last licks. Love taking bribes and also being corrupt. Maybe if she was here, we wouldn't be throwing her into an arena. Alright, let's see how this goes. What, to me? But I'm a noble. Alright, so all of these are 40% military. Which is actually fine because 40% chance military something. But the patricians have the best military. Or, no, patricians. I'm looking at the wrong thing. The little check marks are... Patricians have an okay military. Alright, let's see. Time to... Up and at 'em. You'll do great. Lady Patrician Noah hurries away. Over the coming weeks, she trains beneath the best mercenaries money can buy. When the time battle arrives, Noah is ready for action. It's a brutal fight, but Onyx loses to a special move that is quickly named the Noah Pile Driver. Succeeded! I've finally succeeded at a challenge! Hurrah! Losing to a noble is an embarrassment indeed, and Onyx slinks away in defeat. His name is soon a distant memory, and it is made clear that the arena is no place to criticize the crown. Hey, Noah got an extra 300 money. Outside the ring, the petitions make sure everyone knows that you made this happen with a simple command. Even the council sessions become a little more meek. Authority is now dubious. Dubious. Alright. Time to be wed. Your wedding to Kestrid is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. Feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Kestrid at your side. Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife? I do. And I pronounce you queen and wife. Holy man! Oh, I don't have the... That doesn't show up in the link, but I got the Steam achievement for getting married. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Your new wife, Kestrid, refuses to dance at all, preferring to brood in the corner. I get an achievement if I say no. Meet. It is pouring outside right now. I get like these bursts of very heavy rain for like 10 minutes. By the time you find yourself alone with Kestrid, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. My ancestors will be furious that I got married in a cathedral instead of at one of Morgana's sacred stones. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Your words don't seem to sink in. Instead, Kestrid bursts into tears. Oh no! The peasants had the right idea. They get married for love, not for politics. Oh, to live the simple life of a commoner. Somehow I doubt you'd actually enjoy being poor. There, we're both in this together. You comfort Kestrid long into the night, listening as she expresses her doubts and fears. As dawn breaks, she falls asleep on your shoulder, exhausted. That is not... Wait, do I have another thing? Oh yeah, here we go, sacrifice priest. That was not... She's cute, but, that was not the best, wedding day, I think. For either of us, maybe. A sacrificed priest. Your Majesty, I bring grave news. A missionary went up north to bring the true faith to those pagans, but last week he was found dead on the outskirts of a remote village. May he rest in peace. Murdered? Just so, Your Majesty. And not just murdered, but sacrificed in a devilish ritual to one of their awful pagan gods. He was found draped across a stone antler with a stone altar with antlers embedded in his head. Have to pay respects. Did the priest consider getting good? We must send an inquisitor to the village and root out the killers. Alright. Let the matter lie. Send a lone inquisitor to investigate the missionary's death. Then an entire team of inquisitors and a squad of soldiers. Or order the chiefs to bring the murderers to justice. Okay. So this goes wishy-washy with... This goes mixed bag with defiance, faith down, authority down. Defiance up, authority down, faith down. What is this? No. Send an entire team of inquisitors and a squad of soldiers. Defiance up, military down. Order the chiefs to bring the murderers to justice. 60% chance. I think I'll do that one. Can I switch this? Yes. Okay. Yeah. maybe? I think I'll do that one for the Monarch's Iron Choice. The percent chance on D is 60% chance. Alright. Start vote. Yeah. Now, the thing is, those of you who know this game, I don't know if I should trust your advice or not, because either you're giving me good advice because I don't know how to play the game, or you're trying to mess with me. This is probably going to end badly. Yeah, Armia, Alright. Any last flicks? This religious persecution is noted. Alright. Yeah, I think Lone Inquisitor is best, because this is just gonna end. This one's gonna end up with which team are you on, Armia? Only the Chiefs are on step 1 and the Counts and Patricians are on step 2. The Counts, yeah, you're on step 2. Step 3? I don't know. I don't know how to read this UI. I think that's currently on step 2. Anyways. Alright, Lone Inquisitor. I will send my best man, Your Majesty. The High Inquisitor's best man, unfortunately, isn't good enough. He travels up to the remote village, and a few weeks later is found sacrificed on the village outskirts, draped over the same stone altar. The North won't be converting to the worship of the Night God anytime soon. Lamau, get antlered. Alright. Everyone is doing great on their schemes, except for me. I have to get trade. I mean, trade is okay. I think trade is the best of all of them. 7 trade in one region isn't bad. I don't think you want antlers in that way. The legend of Odheld's Horn. Northern sagas tell of Odhel's Horn, once gifted to mortals by the honey-blooded prince himself, and lost to the snows of time, never to be found again. Until now. By all the gods, Mobius has appeared. Can you believe it? This has been the most bountiful spring in living memory. The grass is green, the sun is warm, even our sheep have given birth in record numbers. Farming is now sufficient. The work of Odheld, my friend! We've spent many months beseeching him, and now he has rewarded us with the means to overthrow the Queen's regime. Truly? You mean to say he's pointed us to his horn? Aye, but as far to the north in the Ice Giant's territory, the Frozen Wastes, lead a hardy force of heroes to stand any chance of retrieving it. See what bounties we reap when we follow the ways of old. Keep those antlers coming. For the next stage of the Chief's scheme, they must raise their military to 5 or more in 2 seasons. Alright. Bastard, offshoot, false pretender, false pretender. Alright. So everyone is on the same spot. The Monarch currently has no heir. Yeah, let's get cracking with that. Let's see what back from the hunt is. Kestrad. Jinx, dearest, I have something for you. Something I brought back from my latest hunt. A trophy. Kestrad takes you by the hand and leads you into the great hall where a white sheet hangs from some statue that wasn't there before. When she pulls this sheet free and it falls to the floor, the taxidermied figure of a great brown bear is revealed, snarling in anger as if to attack. Fearsome, this will be perfect for instilling some fear into the nobles. Scaring off the servants, get it out of here. This would make a fine gift for one of my nobles. Bet we could sell this for a decent amount. Like to slap her bald head. Repump to slap her bald head. Yeah, this is sweet. It's a little, yeah. I'm gonna go for fearsome because I think it is. I know this helps the counts. The counts do want high authority. Regret. I should have gotten the money. Anyways, I'm not necessarily going for what is tactically the best. I'm going for the one that I agree with personally, which is not the right move for this game, I'm learning. I would have made her sad if I got rid of it. This is true. Alright, let's go see what the coast is up to. I see that you guys are interested in the petitioner from afar. Your Majesty, there's a petitioner here to see you today. We're not exactly sure where she's from. What does she want? You'll see soon enough, Your Majesty. Oh, she cute. Yeah, I realized why you guys were simping. Greetings, Your Majesty. My name is Orid. I have a proposition for you. Orid, where are you from? Distant shores, Your Majesty. I prefer to keep my exact origins a secret. Tell me more about this proposition. 3 ships are docked in a harbor to the west. Their holds are packed to the gills with muskets and gunpowder, and they each boast a full battery of cannons. They're all yours in return for a small favor. Muskets? The small furry animals? What would I do with the muskets? And what is this favor? I only wish to stay in this kingdom with your blessing and protection. I can show your soldiers how to use the weapons, of course, to avoid any accidents. Alright, what'd you do? I don't know what you mean, Your Majesty. I simply wish to keep my dealings private. You will forgive me, I hope. Sus. Alright. So, we can provide a safe harbor for Orid in exchange for muskets. We can reject Orid's offer and send her away. We can confiscate the weapons and take Orid prisoner. Alright. What do we want? I'm vetoing this one. Is it time for war with her? I'm going to actually try to not let the counts win, but first I'm going to not let the patricians win. Raiding Kurt's trading vessels the entire time. Alright. 6 seconds remaining. Alright. I have not seen Kurth on the map. It's to the west. Okay, we will look at it next time we go to the map. Okay. We're providing safe harbor to Orid, you simps. Lovingly. Alright. A mysterious foreigner. Orid and her weapons prove most useful in the coming months. She and her crew train your officers as promised. Orid demonstrates by puncturing a metal breastplate at 500 yards. The council clearly made the right decision. Okay. Oh yeah, so there's Ashmead. There's Atesh, Valamir, Dana, and Kurth, and the Isle of Saul. Honestly, I don't know if they, I mean, they've got a, they might add more, yeah, they'll, yeah, like, they've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 other things. Yeah, can we, yeah, let's keep things a secret for folks who don't know what's going on. Specifically me, but also other people in chat. Like, I know you guys love this game and you're very excited about it, but let's have an air of mystery, shall we? Pirates. You must do something about the pirates that have been plaguing the coast's ocean trade routes. I lost a whole shipment of fine silks. They killed the crew, of course, who won't be cheap to replace. Yeah, because also, like, this is the game of backseating, but also we can, because, like, you guys are voting, but, like, let's find a nice balance of figuring out what you want to do and not revealing secrets to everyone. Alright. Treasury too low. I cannot pay the pirates to leave your ships alone for a year. Oops. Okay. I'm gonna do... No, I don't wanna... Okay. I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do this one because I don't want my trade to go down. Trade needs to go up. Okay. Can you guys get... Yeah, test the new muskets. Exactly. Vote. Fine silks, we make our capes out of those. What is the treasury height for that? Probably like 2,000? Which, honestly, I'm glad that they prevent you from doing it. Alright. Voting has closed. Order the Coast Navy to patrol the sea routes. Good luck, Oh! Right! Oh, you had your military is now inadequate. Sorry, patricians. Oops! Treasure happens that require a huge amount of cash. 3K? Oh, wow. Over the next few months, the patrician navy suffers constant attrition in their battles with pirates. Your flagship is sunk by cannon fire. A pirate captain with some magical talent summons a kraken from the depths, destroying several of your galleons. Perhaps we should have let them keep the knights. These pirates are more powerful than advertised, though you do keep them away from trade routes for now. The coast's naval power is weakened considerably, and the pirate problem is only getting worse. They have a kraken. Alright. That's the end of the season. Everyone is still doing great on their things. Alright. End season. Auction time! Alright, so we've got a deer park, which decreases farming, a fortress, which increases military. The counts have a cathedral, which increases faith, a monument, which increases authority, a prison, which decreases stability, and a stadium, which decreases military. Alright, so... Prison. Yeah. Have fun! I think the patrician... Funding. 1! Yes, for prison abolition in the real world, but like... This is a game where everyone is evil. Except for me, I'm not evil, but you guys are all evil. All of these are only good for you guys and not good for me. Unhelpful. Alright. We have the stadium, which brings down the patrician's military, and the fortress, which brings up the chief's military. Alright. End season. You were distracted. Ah. Oh! Everything is in here. Okay, about your heir. I need an heir. Your marriage to Kestrid has grown strong and steady, like an old castle wall. There is a beast destroying the underside of my door. I don't know. Maybe? I'm not sure. Yeah, it's an auction, so that makes sense. Though it began as a political arrangement, it's blossomed into something like love. It's high time you thought about an heir. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. It went about as well as could be expected. You're still in power, aren't you? Still got the crown on your head? That's what matters. You've done well so far, but something's missing. An heir. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard, or the youngest of your many cousins. My wife and I will have a child together. I'm pretty sure I have a bastard child lying around somewhere. Don't know how I can do that. Okay, anyways. I'll make my youngest cousin my heir. I plan to adopt a lowborn child from the orphanage. Yeah, I'm considering youngest cousin or lowborn. I also want to figure out what this one does. I don't know what the I could I'm not gonna steal a kid. I'm going to adopt a child from the orphanage. I think I'll do that. No! Nobles won't be too happy with a lowborn child. Yes, but we're both women. Actually, I want to do this one. I'm gonna do this one to see how it does. Stop. Stop it. I'm gonna do this one. Ah, the traditional weapon. Traditional weapon? What? The traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange for you to take a month off from ruling so you can, get down to business. Okay. Wife assigned trans. Yeah. Your Majesty, I've received worrying reports. Worrying and confusing. I'm constantly worried and confused. I pay you too much to be confused. Let me help you out. What's wrong? I received some reports from one of my little birdies in Lord Patrician Jasper Doggerwat's villa. He has a most unusual guest. Oh no, is this some kind of parasite thing? Let me guess. The second god himself. Ooh. It's you, Your Majesty, or someone who looks just like you. Yeah, some kind of parasite thing. Carca? No. Yeah, I don't... That's interesting. Plot discovered. I have no reason to suspect the patricians of plotting anything, and yet I can't square this away. Unfortunately, I can't devote too many resources to solving this puzzle with the kingdom in such a lamentable state. Too busy fighting fires elsewhere. I recommend you call a meeting of the council and try to do something to put a stop to this. It's a Thing reference? Okay. Very well. Assemble them at once. Okay. We can triple the security around the palace, conduct a thorough research of the coastal villas, delay scheme for one season, or do nothing. Jasper. Yeah, Golden, I'm bribery. Bribering. Bribery is happening. 10 seconds remaining. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Alright, triple the security around the palace. You will get... Bribery works. It works, friends. Woo! Alright, the treasury is now 110. Stability is now stable. Authority is now credible. Now I just have to fix the chief's situation. Should help keep you safe, but the nobles think it's a display of weakness. There are rumors that you're slipping into paranoia. Alright. Yes, the long march north. Good evening, Your Majesty. Tell me, have you heard of Oddheld's Horn? Some kind of bottomless drink tavern promotion? A northern legend, right? The Horn of Oddheld is indeed a northern legend, a horn gifted to mortals before the Knight's triumph, during the Cursed Age. Pagan superstitions, surely. Partly. The horn is likely the creation of one of the deposed gods. The chiefs have merely built up the myth as a way of understanding the things beyond their understanding. But it is real. Said to have the power to destroy any fortification with a single toot. Chiefs are searching for it in the frozen wastes, having received a sign hinting at its location. You mean where the ice giants live? Precisely. We'll need to stop them before they retrieve it, if at all possible. They've been gathering troops for the expedition to the waste. We must act quickly, or they could set off as soon as this winter. Oh, the 9th god killed all the other... Yeah, because there was reference to the 2nd god. And I'm like, if there's 9 gods, where are the other 8? No, Mobius. You hastily assembled the council to deal with the chief's military buildup. The chiefs, predictably, deny everything. Predictably. You would deny us our right to protect ourselves from the ice giants? Bah. Alright. Forbid the northern armies from entering the frozen wastes. Ban all public mention of Oddheld's Horn. Delay scheme for 1 season. Allow the chiefs to continue building up their forces. I'm gonna veto that. Kurth hasn't been an issue. Ah, Hex, I see you have a crab. Very good. Crib. I am sad we haven't gotten the crab situation. No, it didn't update. Oh, I bet it only grabs your stuff at the beginning of each game. So if you should be a bat now. Yeah, I bet it just grabs it when you enter the game. So your ban helps. Wait, which one was it? Banning all mention? I did not pay attention. I was looking at people's banners. Your ban helps. Oh no, people were not. We banned all mention. Okay. Your ban helps slow the tide of warriors joining the expedition in the north, as word of the mystical horn is stifled. There'll be some time before the chiefs can set out on their journey north, but the delay is not permanent. The chief's stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of next season. Alright. End the season. Planning an abduction! Good. Somewhere along the coast, Lord Patrician Jasper strolls in his olive grove, accompanied by a close friend. The kingdom's not exactly peaceful, but there's still no way we could stage the abduction of the queen without being noticed. We need chaos. The Patrician's aim is to lower stability to 4 or less. Alright. Ah, it's the end of the year. It's the end of it's tax season. All right. Hi. Let's see. Cruel tax. The counts impose harsh taxes on their serfs, netting 500 wealth. The other nobles gain 200 wealth. Alright, yeah, I need a little money. Here it counts. You guys get net 100, which is the same as what you would have gotten as the common tax, so. Yes, you do have the highest military, but authority and stability are high. Yes, Mal, hello. You're sleepy? I'm sorry, you're sleepy. Have you tried taking a nap? Yeah, you can't rebel with 3 defiance. You're grumbling. Alright. The Pirate Queen. Alright. Let's do a private exchange first. Well, the Kurth captain that you allowed to stay in the capital, the one who traded those weapons, She has been the cause of some concern. Nobles have complained that she has been rude and confrontational. She does not know royal etiquette after all. Worst, some suspect her of being a Kurth spy. I'm lucky, I guess. Very well, I will have a word. You find Orid pacing the halls far from her assigned chambers. I heard you were causing trouble. And where did you hear that? Doesn't matter, I just have a lot to ponder. Just stop agitating the nobles, or I'll have to kick you out. She turns her nose up at you with a small scowl. Very well, you've made your point. Orid storms off, her feet clacking loudly against the stone. You're sure this isn't over yet? Alright, Pirate Queen. Your esteemed highness, our pirates are more aggressive than ever. They follow a pirate queen who calls herself the Bloody Gull. She has established a stronghold on a tiny speck of land called Spiderheart Isle. Yes, you do get to design your king. This is my queen. She's good. And if you buy the game, you get to customize your noble when you show up in the game. Creeper hiss. This is not Minecraft. You have no power over me, Creeper hiss. Thank you for the 200 bits, though. According to our spies, she's growing every day in power and wealth. What are we to do? Only half of our trade vessels reach their destinations. Alright. We still have too low to... That scared the Mal. Oh dear, you're eepy. Also, do you want to... Mal, you can play by doing exclamation point to join. Followed by pronouns. Navy again. Yeah, maybe. Well, okay, so there's a 60% chance that putting a bounty on the pirate on her... Let's see. Where are you? You are in the patricians, Mal. Look at your guy. Alright, okay, so 60% chance that this will work. And I imagine it'll reduce my treasury. Send the Navy to assault her stronghold. That has a 10% chance of working. No. No pair of shoes for military. No pair of shoes for military. C or D. Send diplomat with them. Yeah. Oh, you have a new emote? Nice. It has like a 10% chance of working. I want to actually have something go right for once with my chances. Which, this looks like this maybe won't work. Alright, last licks. Alright, bye Mobius! Have a good one. Send a new... Okay. One more chance to vote. Alright. No more voting. Put a bounty on the Bloody Gull's head. Oh! Coat C. Oops. Hey! Failed. Trade is now prosperous. No, that goes down. You post an impressive bounty on the Bloody Gull's head, and wait, and wait. And wait! 6 weeks later, the pirates have taken near control of the Ghost Sea. The bounty on the Pirate Queen's head has not been claimed. By all accounts, she is healthier and wealthier than ever. Send the Navy to assault her strongholds and a diplomat to broker peace with pirates. There is nothing more to be done. Lost money, the worst outcome. Yeah, I cannot afford to let trade suffer, so, only a 10% chance that the military will do anything, though. Only a 10% chance. Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. Fine. Yeah, whammied. Whammied. Okay. Well, authority is now... I'm having a bad time here. They've got a new invention out of the Republic of Kurth. Something called a cannon. We have no military. You have no you're helpless. Just a few of these cannons are enough to even the odds. Your navy is scattered and a dozen of your finest warships are sunk without trace. In the battle's wake, it is clear that the Bloody Gull is the true ruler of the Ghost Sea. She'll be taking a terrible toll on your trade routes for years to come. Ugh. Okay. Prying eyes. Hi, Lix. Your Highness, you are of course the greatest queen of this century. Is there something you're after? Your Highness, I seek only to tell you the truth as I see plain. But your power could be even greater. Death comes for us all, but what if it didn't have to? What if you could be the greatest queen for all millennia? What are you saying? Simply that there are opportunities for your reign beyond what you may have imagined, Your Grace. And I believe you are strong enough to take them. I can arrange more meetings so that we may discuss this matter further. The door bursts open. Ah! I see, they got to you before I could. Your Majesty, the Counts are trying to prop up your ego. My agents tell me that they aim to recruit you into a cult of immortal blood drinkers. What nonsense, Your Highness. Whatever could she be talking about? Is this true? Of course not. The Church will never let you get away with this, and nor will the Council. Force the monarchy to officially refuse to join this cult. Prevent the Counts from seeking private audiences with the Queen. Delay scheme for 1 season. Leave the Counts to their business. Vampire Queen. But that... I don't have veto. Now, what would be funny is if I did Monarch's Iron Choice for A, which would be net zero authority. Yeah. I'm gonna do that one. Vote! Net zero votes are amusing, but ultimately unhelpful. I see we're all being bribed again. I see what's happening. Zero-sum gaming. Yep. Alright, we got 7 votes. Last licks. So I think we all know where this is going. I think 30 seconds is not enough time for voting. Generally. You have spent no money. Yeah, you have 3,200 money. That's a lot. Alright. Voting has closed. Prevent the Counts from seeking private audiences with the Queen. Delay scheme for 1 season. Yeah, people just like having it. And like occasionally there'll like be a plot with one stuff. Somehow your schedule becomes chock full of nobles demanding your attention. Your Majesty, storms rage across the coast and the boats cannot leave. There's bound to be fish shortages next year. Never mind that. What about the hailstorms in the north? They've been knocking people out. Then the warriors demand medicine. More and more visits take up your time, some important and many decidedly not. You have no chance to speak to the Counts at all. The Count stack goal will not be evaluated until the end of next season. Alright. End of winter. Retrieving the horn. Unbeknownst to the rest of the kingdom, a great battle has taken place in the frozen waste. Chief Mobius Whiteoak staggers home to his clan hall where Grimolf is waiting. It is done! The ice giants have been defeated at great cost. Behold the horn of Otheld. He brandishes the horn, but the room goes silent. A crooked old ram's horn by the looks of it, but as big as a person's head and inlaid with gold and ancient runes of power. By each and every god. This horn has the power to collapse buildings, cause earthquakes, even destroy mountains. We must assemble the other chiefs at once to decide on how it would be used. Alright, chiefs of the north, vote! You can threaten to destroy the kingdom's food supplies. Goal, lower others' farming. Or sneak into the capital and collapse the palace onto the monarch's head. Goal, lower authority. Chiefs, begin vote. Who are our chiefs? We've got Z-King and King Israel, along with Hex. And Mobius, who is left. Hex, I think you're alone. Hex is in charge. Alright. Alright, continue. Voting has closed. Sneak into the capital and collapse the palace onto the monarch's head. Thank you. Alright. A bit too sneaky for my liking, but it'll get the job done. We'd best make sure that security is lax enough for us to sneak in. I'm sure we can convince the queen to relax us through a few restrictions here and there. For the good of the realm, of course. Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom bot message. It's fine. For the final stage of the scheme, the chiefs must lower authority to 1 or less. At least the end game. At least one region has entered the final stage of their scheme. If they pass it, they'll win the game. There are some exceptions. 2 or more regions pass the final scheme stage, the winner will be decided at random. If stability, authority, or treasury hit 0, and a final scheme stage passes at the same time, the scheme takes priority. If a rebellion ends with a rebellion win and a final scheme stage passes at the same time, the scheme takes priority. The monarch can only win an ambition defense, which will appear after you've acquired an heir. Yeah, I also did that. I spent like a month and a half. Not speedrunning, but oh, here we go. By royal decree we can tweak the law. Yeah. Yeah, I played Tears of the Kingdom back in 2018. Not Tears of the Kingdom. Breath of the Wild. I was fast walking Breath of the Wild. I like got minimal everything to like get, I think I got all of the main story the main quest done. And now we're on Tears of the Kingdom on Mondays and Saturdays. Alright, Royal Gamble. After voting, their nobles can change their minds. +1 stability. If more than 50% nobles vote for one. I don't think I want any of these. Iron Choice was already no good. I think Swing Votes is fun. Oh yeah, it took me forever. I think I'm gonna get rid of Monarch's Iron Choice. Yeah. It took me forever to do, like my personal Call for Unity. Ah. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, my personal playthrough of Breath of the Wild, I have like, not the most number of hours, but I have like 160 hours or something in it. Arms shortage. Okay. So, the counts and the chiefs are fighting over authority. And the patricians want stability down. And the patricians have no military, and the chiefs have no faith. And I need a child, which I suppose will not happen for 3 seasons after the one that I had, so. The most normal King of the Castle stats of all time. The Bounty Hunters. Let's see. Your Majesty, these good folks are bounty hunters representing the Republic of Kurth, they say. Queen Jinx, we greet you humbly. Tell me more about Kurth. It is lovely this time of year. You should visit. Lots of rain, but we make do. As for more important matters, we are searching for someone. A fugitive, you might say. Last we heard, she went by the name Orid. What kind of fugitive is she? The ships under her command are property of the Republic of Kurth, as is their cargo. I don't know anyone by the name. Ah, rats. Go hunt the pirate queen, you good for nothings. Yeah. Forgive us, your majesty, but we are not fools. We know your military is using the weapons she stole. I am afraid she's under my protection. As we feared. Perhaps we can work out a deal. The Grand Pensionary of Kurth is offering a large bounty for the return of this woman, and we are sure that an esteemed queen such as yourself would not risk drawing Kurth's ire. As proof of our goodwill, we will even allow you to keep the firearms that were stolen. Alright, so hand Orid over to them for +200 treasury. Refuse the bounty hunter's offer, or discreetly pay the hunters to take someone else. I don't know what this will do, but I'm golden choicing it. Vote! Get voting. Ah! The counts are split. As usual, bribery works. Alright. Oh, that's a realization. Alright. Well, B's won. I hope not. Refuse the bounty hunter's offer. The bounty hunters protest and leave only when you threaten to have them thrown out. Their parting words contain chilling warnings of Kurth's retribution, which you hope are only idle threats. Comet sighting. They might reuse models, yeah. A blood red comet was spotted in the sky over the north. Your Greatness. The common folk are claiming it is a terrible omen. Also, sorry, noticed some little thing. The backgrounds for each of these are shaped like snowflakes. You can't protect me. What if I do anyway? They're shaped like snowflakes for the background of the north, I think. The common folk are on the urge of panic. Is there anything I can do? Huh. Okay. So, tell the church to dispel this. This will not work. It's 0%. There is no faith here. Tell them there's nothing to worry about. I have low authority, so there's a 25% chance that this will work. No, it's just peasants being peasants. Stability goes down, which is what these guys want. Everything is problems. Tell them there's nothing to worry about. That failed. Stability is now teetering. Authority is now mocked. Great! Well, actually, I'm still in the middle of what you want 5, you want 1. So it's fine. But my stability is now bad. The patricians are winning. Does it say how much time there's left? No. You deliver a speech reassuring the peasants of the north that the comet isn't a good or bad thing, just a thing. Probably the ninth god riding a chariot or whatever. Yeah, if the chiefs get down to 1. Unfortunately, the peasants don't believe a word of it. Your reassurances only panic them further. For a few weeks, the north is gripped by panic. Riots break out in the streets. Soothsayers wander the land, foretelling doom. Doom! Okay. Arms shortage. Yeah, I wonder why. Oh, hi, Mal. Your August Majesty, the situation in the coast is dire. The patricians, the queen's, navy is in tatters. So few ships remain that I fear we lack the presence to patrol our trade routes. We must bolster our dwindling forces in the coast. Who knows what will happen to our people without protection? Alright, hire a mercenary company, employ traders from across the coast to build new ships. The coast has no need of sailors. Leave them be. 50% trade, minus 1,500 treasury. Ooh. Up the military. The coast has 50% stability. I'm going to veto the mercenary company. Yeah, I think gambling on the trade. I haven't had good luck this game, but maybe 50. In RNGesus we trust. No, we do not. RNGesus is fickle. Alright, last clicks. I know there's more than 5 of you. At least. I like how there's a little throne right here. Alright. Voting closed. Employ traders from across the coast to build new ships. A coast without ships is like a library without books. You set coastal carpenters, wainwrights, and coopers to making sea vessels to replace those the patricians have lost. Navy needs a new pair of shoes. The new shipbuilding brings life to coastal economy, and the patricians get the boat they always wanted for an absolute bargain. Military is now 2. Trade is now prosperous. Defiance is now cordial. A success for once. Alright. That is it. End season. The kingdom's on the brink of chaos. It's perfect. We have to strike. What do you intend us to do? Swoop in and kidnap the queen in full view of the honor guard and the palace watch? No, of course not. We need to use the chaos to our advantage. We have two options. Okay, you can lure the queen to the coast and abduct her there. Goal, raise own defiance. Or manufacture a food crisis and kidnap the queen during the relief efforts. Goal, lower own farming. You forget to cherish them. Patricians, vote! Are there any more patricians? He is probably taking it, but I'm going to give any patricians a chance. Any more? Anybody else? Alright. I guess you're doing food. I guess you're doing your farming issues. Oops. Okay. I missed what that said. I clicked the button too fast. If the coast is gripped with famine, we can convince the queen to come and visit us. Kiss babies, hand out bread, that sort of thing. That's when we strike. One queen rides to the coast and another queen rides home. Your genius knows no bounds, but what about our own citizens? Won't they starve? You know what they say, can't make an omelet without starving a few peasants. For the final stage of their scheme, the patricians must lower their farming to 1 or less. Truth and lies. While playing a game of chess in an austere castle, 2 counts of the East discuss their schemes against the crown. 7th take us. The queen must get a better grip on the kingdom, otherwise our plans fall apart. The count's aim is to raise authority to at least 5. Alright. So, the chiefs and the patricians are both at stage 3. The counts are at stage 2. I currently have no heir. A laughing stock. My heir! Heir time. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council, holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down to... The council hall is filled with nervous silence. My child. The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating an heir, you've cemented the stability of the kingdom. Your August Majesty, may I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your child. What is their name? Thanks, Mal. Jinx 2. Marvelous, your esteemed highness. I'm sure little Jinx 2 will grow up to be a chip off the old block. I can't actually change the name. Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from the Spy Master soon. Jinx the second. Jinx 2. It could be Oliver. We could pretend. Oliver is my cat, by the way. Alright, we could do a laughingstock or an invitation. An invitation. Your Majesty, this year we will be holding the Winter Feast in my clan hall. It would be an honor if you can attend. The Winter Feast? What's that? 10 days of drinking, eating, fighting, competing, drinking, singing, stamping, drinking, and drinking, Your Majesty. All will take place at the coldest time of the year as the snows bury us in. But you won't need to wrap up warm, that's what the whiskey is for. I look forward to it. I guess? Surely this will have no consequences. Ha! I can't wait. Winterfeast is a special time of year. You'll see. Yeah, the Chiefs do have a theme. Alright. A laughing stock. Your Majesty, the acclaimed playwright Sylvester Natterflit has written another smash hit. All the theaters in the capital are showing it nightly. Oh, wonderful. I love his work. So do I. So does everyone. But the problem is that the new play features a character obviously based on you. I don't like where this is going. The character is played by a professional clown named Biffo. At one point, a bucket of custard is appended over her head as she sits on the throne. Your Highness, peasants and nobles alike are watching this play. Theaters are packed. You must put a stop to it. You simply cannot be known as Queen Biffo. I think I'll attend the play myself. A shocked silence falls in the theater as the heralds announced your arrival. You wave from the royal box as the actors stare up at you, clearly horrified. The show must go on. The play begins. Soon enough, the clown queen appears on stage, comedically tripping over her own robes. They somehow find an actor who looks just like you. 2 doppelgangers! Endless humiliations are heaped on this honking, squeaking parody. Finally, the play concludes with the custard-drenched queen handing her crown to the deserving hero. All eyes turn to you. How do you react? There's 3 people in the queen... 3 people? So the patricians... The patricians have a doppelganger scheme, so they have one. Is it Biffo? Well, I think that if the doppelganger was Biffo, it would say patrician. 3 people, including me. Incredible. All right, I'm going to take this in stride. The actors shrink away from you. The audience are deadly silent. Everyone's terrified of what you'll do next. Congratulate the actors on a hilarious play. The audience break out into relieved cheers. The actors bow before you, reaping from gratitude. Authority is now ineffective. Stability is now chill. Nice. After that, the whole capital can talk about nothing but your good humor and mercy. Yeah, see that? I knew that was where that was going to go, I believe. I like how there's the little boats. They've all got... Oh, I think they have the coast colors. That's cute. Patrolling. Ring. Okay, auction time. Alright. Yeah, you can see Kurth. We looked at them earlier. Alright. So we have prison, which takes stability down. Theater, which takes authority down. Monument, which ups authority. Stadium, which decreases military. Deer Park, which decreases farming. And Grand Bazaar, which increases trade. The patricians are going to try to lure me to the coast because they are going to manufacture a food crisis. So you want to get your farming to 1 or less. All right. Begin auction. 60 seconds. Have at it. The theater. Oh, and the monument. Authority at nil. Nothing is happening with authority. Oh, The Grand Bazaar, no, the Deer Park is currently leading. And if you don't see your name here with how much money you have, you should be able to see it on the Twitch overlay. Alright, 10 seconds remaining. We've got the Deer Park and the Monument going. Alright, time's up. The Monument raised authority by 1, and the Deer Park decreased authority by 1, decreased farming by 1. For now. Your ambition! There we go. At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be the architect of a new golden age. But so far, you've not convinced anyone. The kingdom's trade is still lackluster. Your Majesty, golden age? More like bronze, or maybe copper. Your current ambition isn't working out for you. If you want to stop the nobles from overthrowing you, you need to pivot. Change your image. Your other advisors have some ideas. We should crush these disloyal nobles, smash their armies, and force them to submit. Oh, I have this one's from the barons, I think. Smash their armies and force them to submit. Your Majesty, if you'd help us spread the zeal of the ninth god, the church will lend our full support. With the backing of the church, the nobles won't dare oppose you. The common folk are a sleeping agent that even the nobles are afraid to wake. If you become beloved by the peasants, the nobles won't dare to overthrow you for fear of a revolution. Here's another idea. Declare war on the Ashmedian Empire. The nobles will forget their schemes if you win. Okay. So let's see, what do I have currently? Yeah, so I think the Archbishop is from the Counts because they're like the clergy situation. The Marshal must be from the, Baron. I forget what, she's the Treasurer? The Treasurer's from the Patricians, and then, I don't know who this guy is. This advisor must be from the Counts. And then I think this is 2 purple, maybe blue. The Spymaster might be from the Chiefs, but they're not quite blue enough. Yeah, the Grandees. Oh, the Grandees are the clergy. Yeah. The Spymaster's from the Counts, you think? Then who is... Too much purple here, I think, for anything but the Counts. Though could be, there's a bit of yellow, which could be Grandees. Yes, thank you, Chevy. Yeah, Spymaster does have Counts energy. Not sure. Yeah, yellow is pretty distinctly Grandee, which I think makes most sense. Or... Chancellor? Maybe Chancellor's from Kurth. Don't know. Okay. So. Authorité and military. Not doing great on military right now. Become beloved by the common folk. Stability and farming. Stability is already quite high. Yet elevated by the church to the status of a living saint. Authority and faith. Faith is in the dumps. Declare war on the Ashmedian Empire. Farming and military. Farming is... eh. Yeah, it would be interesting, because there's... yeah, it's like there's some threads in there. Yeah. Farming and military are... what do we got? 12. Military is actually the highest, because we've got 16 total. Faith is at 7. And I can't choose trade, because my trade is at 14 also. Despite the patricians having low military, I think farming and military is actually... I don't know. Yeah. I'd like stability in farming, though. I think I'm gonna become beloved by the common folk. Mm-hmm. You like the idea of war? Yeah, I think stability in farming. Wise decision, Your Majesty. I'll begin recruiting town criers to shout about your achievements to the masses. But first you need some actual achievements. Your priority is to raise the kingdom's stability and overall farming as much as you can. And of course, there can't be open rebellion against the nobles. The Marshal is... yeah, the Marshal is a bit... Alright, let's do the coast. Explosion! Your Majesty, a ship exploded at the port. The water swelled like a tidal wave and my whole town was devastated. What kind of explosion? I have no idea, Your... great. Your Esteemed Highness. All I know is that the ship arrived from Kurth just yesterday and now my docks have been destroyed. Oh no, Mel, you are poor now. Oh, depths. If I may, this may be the promised retribution from Kurth. Retribution? Then this was an attack. You cannot let this stand, Your Majesty. Alright, ban exports to Kurth and place high tariffs on their goods. Command Orid to patrol the coast in her gunship. Focus on rebuilding and avoid angering Kurth further. Hand Orid over to Kurth. Okay, so we've got authority up, trade down. Authority up, military up, trade up. Defiance up, authority down, trade down. Defiance down, treasury up, authority down. She's got a helicopter? No. Yeah, that... I think, Kurth v. Kurth. Let's try that. Vote! Bribery. It works 100% of the time, all the time. Alright, bye Jasper! Alright. We have 4-2. Command Orid to patrol the coast in her gunship. Or, we got 2-4. Focus on rebuilding and avoid angering Kurth further. Alright. Last licks. Hello, cat. Yelling at me. Yelling at my door. Alright. And we're done. We're commanding Orid to patrol the coast in her gunship. This might actually cause it. Great. Yeah. Orid is summoned from her quarters post haste. Authority is now credible. When you tell her your plan, she's more than willing to accept and immediately sets sail. In between patrols, she even trains her other captains how to fight against Kurth's cannons. Over the coming months, trade ships from both sides come under attack. The open skirmishes on the open sea between the Kingdom and Republican navies become commonplace. With no one willing to give in, the conflict will continue for the foreseeable future. At least you have Orid on your side. Huh. Excellent. Yeah, you guys have 3. Easing the tension. Also, I see this check mark over here, but you guys are only on step 2, so I'm not worrying too badly. Your Majesty, nobles of the council, tensions are running high, but the kingdom itself is stable. Perhaps it's time we forget our past troubles and come together as friends. What do you have in mind, Chancellor? Hello, Lead Crow. We could exchange gifts or hold a friendly competition. A fashion show, perhaps, or a game of riddles. Your Majesty, why don't we hold a vote on the team-building exercise to help you and the council trust each other again? Alright. An exchange of gifts. A friendly fashion competition. A game of riddles could be fun. This is a stupid idea. I like all of these. These are good. I'm getting rid of defiance, though. You can't defy me. Alright. Vote! Yeah, extension. Hi, Charlie. Join my council of nobles. Maybe I should have gotten rid of the treasure, that one. Charlie, you gotta join first. Yeah, I don't think you're not in here yet. You do this exclamation point join, followed by your pronouns to join. Yeah, because I think all of the future expansions of this game will just add more content and more branches and events and stuff, which I think will be fun. Now you can vote. Yeah, riddles is the only one where he appears. Ah. Alright. Charlie, you are part of the patricians. Alright. Friendly fashion competition. Unless anybody else has something to say. Well, oh yeah. I think it's because it takes into account when people are, it takes into account when people become AFK. So like if you don't vote for so many rounds or like you're not active in chat, it'll auto balance. Which I think is good. Alright. Fashion show. Continue. Oh, Rowan, you got put on Hex's team. Very good. The treasury is now 1,200. Alright, wonderful. I'll make the arrangements at once. A cash prize shall go to the winning noble, I think. The nobles of the council begin murmuring. A fashion show? They better buy some new jewelry and dig out their finest outfits. Alright. That'll be fun. End season. Deep in the eastern mountains, a night owl screeches as two counts plot in their hidden castle. How delightful! The queen is drunk with power. We're so close, but I was thinking, should we really show the queen the true secrets of our group? I thought that was the point. Immortality and all that. Yes, but those secrets are meant to be, well, kept secret. What if we pulled the wool over her eyes? Alright, counts. Vote for plan a false immortality ritual for the queen that will kill her. Or induct the queen into the real secret society of immortal blood drinkers. This is open for counts. All right. Thank you for trying to not kill me. Ah, dear. Yeah, this is a long game, for sure. Yeah, I like how each of them have their own music themes. You got the harpsichord. It's very Dracula-like. Yeah, B is one of the few good bad endings for the Monarch. Yeah, hopefully I'll finish. Yeah. We must prepare for the ritual. Yes, I'll begin appeasing the spirits of the soil, but first we must enrich our lands. By the blood of the dead, it won't be long now. For the final stage of their scheme, the counts must raise their farming to at least 8. They need an evil advisor. Okay. The patricians find a reef of pearl-bearing clans, making 500 wealth. Their nobles get 200 wealth. Well. Alright, see you later. Yep. This game has taken a long time. Because I want to win and I'm not going for a funny ending. Oh well. Alright, Ooh, yeah, that's lovely little bits of polish. Why do you think that, Cypher? Why do you think that? Yeah, no, that's great. Love the polish. I do need some money. Yeah, you guys have lots of money. And my authority and stability are good, so I'm not really concerned about defiance. Actually, yeah, we'll do this. There we go. I'm satisfied with this. Ambition, beloved! The fashion show, and winter feast. Alright, let's see how this is going. Your Majesty, the common folk are swayed as easily as a dandelion in a gale. I'm confident that we can make them adore you. I'm not biased, I just don't want defiance. This will be the biggest public relations campaign the kingdom has ever seen. You'll tour the kingdom giving speeches. Town criers will declaim your great deeds from every corner. Can't we do things to actually help people? The nobles will never accept it. You need to secure your hold on power, then you can pass whatever reforms you like. A few days later, the Chancellor is helping you prepare for your first big speech. Get me my fancy robes. Ah, this is the 5th one this week. The peasants demand my presence. You're hustled out onto your palace balcony, below which a sea of expectant and unwashed faces gaze up at you. As you step out into view, they erupt into cheers. Hats are thrown into the air. Someone faints with joy. Everywhere you've gone, you've met the same reception. The public like you. They really like you. But you need to turn that into love. Oh boy, 60% chance of stability. No! As you launch into your speech, the peasants start to chat among themselves. Half the crowd drifts away in dribs and drabs. You don't make much of an impression. Oh dear. Better luck next time, Your Majesty. The more of these speeches you give, the better you'll be received. To improve your chances of victory, focus on increasing the kingdom's stability and farming as much as possible in the next 2 seasons. The challenge will increase in difficulty with each failed attempt. Ooh. Alright, fashion show or winter feast? Do winter feast. After weeks of leading your baggage train among Along perilous mountain roads, you finally arrive at the snow-swept clan hall of Chief King Israel. The hall is crammed with all the chiefs of the north, sitting cheek to cheek along tables, groaning under the weight of food and ale. Welcome, your majesty, to my humble hall. Take a seat, grab a drink. It is customary at winter feast to exchange gifts with the host. What did you bring? A casket overflowing with sapphires, a champion warhorse, nothing, an axe with an emerald-encrusted shaft, or some fine silk pajamas. So it's Defiance down, trade up, wealth up, treasury down, wealth up a little, treasury 750 minus 1,000, plus 150 wealth minus 250 treasury, Defiance up, Defiance down, minus 500 treasury, plus 300 wealth, or some fine silk pajamas, minus 100 treasury. Let's do a champion warhorse. Look at that beauty, a fine addition to my stables. Thank you, your majesty. King Israel has more money. After that, the feast lasts long into the night. The fires roar, the bards sing songs of the old days, and a lake of ale is consumed. A couple's hours in, you are... extremely drunk, a little merry, still stone cold sober. I think a little merry. As winter feast draws on and the snow piles up outside the doors, the mood in the hall turns raucous. Your memory is blotchy, but you distinctly recall leading the entire hall in song. The chiefs roar alongside you, full-throated, as you sing the stirring battle songs of the north along into the night. Yes, this went well. The next morning, the chiefs are scattered around the hall, groaning and nursing their hangovers. Your own hangover isn't too bad, but the thought of the voyage home makes you wince. You bid farewell to the chiefs and begin the long, perilous journey back to the capital. Alright, that went well. Welcome, yo. The fashion show. You enter the council hall to find it transformed. The walls are bedecked with mirrors and jewels, and the long table has been repurposed as a catwalk. Your Majesty, welcome to the kingdom's very first fashion show. Remember, you'll be voting on which of these nobles is the best dressed. Chief Yo does some kind of pagan dance down the catwalk, featuring a lot of foot stomping and hand clapping. Once he reaches the catwalk's end, he hurls an axe clear across the council hall, thudding into the wall. Hooah! Check out the goods, don't be shy! I like the enthusiasm. Lord Patrician Lemonillo strikes confidently down the catwalk, posing outrageously and blowing you a kiss. I'm fabulous, am I not? Splendid, stunning. Conte Lix sweeps down the catwalk imperiously, casting an icy glance in your direction. You'll vote for me if you know what's good for you. Bravo, a devastating display. And of course, our last competitor is the Queen herself. Get up on that stage, Your Majesty. Yeah, I'm not allowing that one. Sashaying down the catwalk, which is as much style as you can master, 60% authority. Shuffle nervously across the stage, refuse to take part in this nonsense. I'm gonna go for it. Yes! Succeeded! You pout and pose and pirouette like a pro. The nobles applaud until the dust falls from the ceiling. Alright. Which fashionista has the best hair, outfit, and overall sense of style? Alright, I'm going to do swing votes. That'll be fun. Alright, get ready. Vote. Yay, I have some people. Yeah, you can. You can vote for yourself. You get to vote whichever way you choose. Hey! I am win. Oh, there's a tie now. Also, there's swing votes. You can change your vote. I can tie break. I can tie break, and we all know where this will go. Okay, I don't have to. I'm win. I'm win. And the winner is the Queen! Congratulations, Your Majesty. Of course, it just means that you get your own prize money back, but it's nice to know that the nobles think you're stylish, or that they're eager to suck up to you. Either one's a win. Alright. How's everything going? Alright. Things are going alright. End season. Alright. Reverse voting. Nobles must vote for their least favorite option, and the option with the least votes will pass. That one's fun to do, but I'm happy with my current laws. Actually, I'm fine. Nah, no chaos time. Alright, so we have trade war, low on lumber, escaped. Experiment. Yeah, I've done reverse voting and it's very fun. Apparently, something has escaped from the cellars of Countess Armia Stars' castle. I've asked for an eyewitness report from a local. Hello, Your Majesty. It was a right unholy sight. A monster stitched together from parts dug up from the village seminary. I recognized my Aunt Edna's earlobes. Aunt Edna's earlobes. Oh. Did it hurt anyone? No, it just seemed confused, kept asking for its mother. The creature is my life's work, Your Majesty, and my son. His escape was regrettable. He just wanted to see the village up close. Rest assured, I am chained him up far more securely in my dungeon to ensure this won't happen again. It's too late for that, Countess. You and your unholy creation must be burned. This is the only way to cleanse the world of your evil. Alright. Alright. Armia, understand that this isn't personal, I just need stability. I need stability. It's fine. We have a tie. Oh. The monster may live as long as it stays imprisoned. Any more votes? Any more votes? Ah, I did not pick swing for this one, unfortunately. Alright, I guess the monster may live as long as it stays imprisoned. There goes my stability. Thank you, Your Grace. I promise the villagers will never again be troubled by my son's unusual features. Riots spark across the east as priests whip the common folk into a frenzy. How can Army of Stars have escaped justice after desecrating the dead and performing dark magic? Would have raised farming. Yep. Faith is now heathen. Rumors spread that Armia Stars has used her power to turn you into their puppet. Why else would this travesty be allowed? Oh dear. Oh, okay. Let's see. The counts are also low on lumber. Your esteemed highness, will you tell these superstitious counts to get over themselves and let us harvest their trees? We need our wood. We need the wood for our crafts people. Alleged puppet mistress. Alleged. I've told you 1,000 times, noble patrician, that forest is thoroughly haunted. You'll damn us all if you go logging there. But you sold us a logging contract and said contract has no exclusions for haunting. Your august majesty, the counts can't be allowed to wiggle out of their commitments. Your trees. Alright. The magicians have a contract and may go logging. Let them harvest the lumber, but share the proceeds with the counts. Turn the forest into a joint coastal eastern hunting reserve. Fence off the area to make sure nobody goes near it. Alright, so 40% trade, 40% trade, defiance up, authority down, 60% authority. My tree's not yours. Ghosts ain't real. Contracts must not be broken. Vote! Alright. I guess the contract must not be broken. Anyone else? Last licks. Ghosts ain't real, but money and contracts are. I don't support logging. Alright. Sorry, Cypher, you got outvoted. I'm sowing discord. Fine. Oh. With the council's express permission, hundreds of coastal lumberjacks rush into the quote haunted unquote forest and start hacking it down, but they're woefully unprepared for what they find. The moment the workers cut into the ancient trees, they come alive, picking up labors and devouring them whole. Oh no. Panic spread. The patricians withdraw from the area immediately, but the forest does not return to dormancy. Instead, trees start marching across the east, ransacking villages along the way. Oops. Farming is now fertile. Defiance is now aggrieved. I warned you! Now there's an army of angry trees on our doorstep. The greed of the patricians knows no bounds. Oops. Trade war. Your Majesty, the Republic of Kurth has levied extreme trade sanctions on us for our perceived crimes against them. Notably, your refusal to surrender Orid to their custody. Trade is now poor. Trade is... oh boy. That went bad. Alright, I'm back. Everyone's having problems. Trees and crimes. Okay. What can we do about it? That's for the council to decide. Kurth must also be suffering from this, but we can't afford to wait them out. Our people will soon run out of basic necessities. Escalate the trade war. How are we doing on military? Medium. Import essential goods from Ashmead instead of in Kurth. Thank you for the follow. R. Nicholas? Is that supposed to be Nicholas or R. Nicholas? Thank you for the follow. Okay, so that lower tariffs and offer exclusive trade routes to Kurth 6. Send the Navy! 3rd time's the charm. Authority up! Military down. Yeah, and then, okay, so this is trade down, stability down, authority up, money, wealth down, up, and that's defiance up, authority down, farming up, trade up, stability down, and then faith down, but there's no really down for faith to go. Authority down, authority up, and military down. Okay. I guess you go for it. Vote. All right. Let's see how this goes. All right. Oh, we have a tie. Yeah, B is a decision that helps everyone but we have a 3-way tie. Excellent. All right. C. 232. Alright. I guess we're going with lower tariffs. Lower tariffs and offer exclusive trade routes to Kurth as concessions. Their concessions are primarily seen as a sign of weakness. You stave off total collapse. Kurth eagerly agrees to your terms, knowing they'll have the upper hand in all future negotiations. My authority is shit! Ah, helpful. Alright, that's the end of the season. Okay, so, you guys are doing alright. 1 or less. Raise own farming to at least 8, you're only at 5. Lower your own farming, you guys are at 2. Okay. You died before completing. Yay, I have an heir. The queen wins the game, the heir will succeed her. If you die before completing your ambition, the nobles may vote for one of their claimants. Alright. Defiance is too high, and 1 or more. Ooh. On the verge of rebellion. Uh-oh. Alright. Alright, 2 votes needed to start a rebellion. Alright, so we've got... This is covering it. Okay, so I've got a visit from the treasurer, ambition beloved. Alright, let's try ambition. Let's see how this goes. It's gonna go poorly. Alright, indifference turns into... Ah! My ambition succeeded! As you launch into your speak, indifference turns into rapt attention. The peasants are hanging on to your every word. The crowd grows and grows. When you wrap up, the peasants cheering you so loud you're nearly knocked over. Oh, well done, your majesty. That went brilliantly. I did it, Chancellor. You did. Now let's take this show on the road. Over the next few weeks, you travel all over the kingdom, delivering the same speech to packed venues. Everywhere you go, you're greeted by cheers and applause. Things are going wonderfully. The common folk of the coast even want to throw you a surprise banquet to celebrate your achievements. It's a surprise party? Why aren't you telling me? If I've learned anything as Chancellor, it's that surprises should be avoided. This is a sign that you're the true queen of the people. Your Majesty, this has nothing to do with the nobles. It's all about ordinary folk, the salt of the earth. So when is this banquet? I trust we'll hear from the coast soon. Await your invitation. After a few weeks, the Chancellors sidles into your office looking very pleased with themselves. I succeeded in the farming challenge. Excellent. Your Majesty, the townsfolk of the coast are ready for you to visit. Ah, yes, for my surprise party? That's right, Your Majesty. Please keep up the pretense. You make your preparations to leave. Although it's meant to be a surprise, you may as well bring some essential luxuries. Your wife, Kestrid, steps up into the carriage and settles beside you, giving you a kiss on the cheek. I hope this invitation doesn't turn into an ambush. That would be just our luck. This is very nice, don't you think? Very nice indeed. So glad you agree, Your Majesty. Little Jinx too makes the Chancellor play increasingly undignified make-believe games on the journey. You finally arrive in the coastal capital. Everywhere, people line the streets and hang out of the windows, cheering your procession. Lord Patrician Lemonillo stalks up to you and bows. His smile is very rigid. Greetings, Your Esteemed Highness. How good to see you. Surprise! Oh, for me? The coastal laborers have decided they support the crown so much that they put on a party in your honor. Goodness, I'm overcome. Yes, that's quite understandable. It was a surprise for all of us. Yeah, you get to keep your monster, son. Voices of praise follow you as you travel to the banquet hall. Townsfolk throw flower petals in your path. Lord Patrician Lemonillo's face is like thunder. When you enter the banquet hall, the national anthem strikes up and even more cheering rises. The hall is filled with coastal townfolk, but there are also common folk from all across the kingdom. Northern warriors bellow their support. The Chancellor looks stunned. I had no idea everyone had got together for this. They love me. They really love me. Of course they do. You're the queen. The people roar in approval. You spend a week in the coast, feasting and drinking and breaking bread with commoners. But you can't be on holiday forever. Eventually you return to the capital where the council is in session. The nobles are arguing again. By the old gods, we must have coin from the treasury. I found an ancient law stating that the North is entitled to funds for northern sporting activities. No, we need gold for our businesses. The peasants aren't working hard enough and we're losing momentum. You think back to the gathered peasants, tradespeople, and merchants, all cheering for you. So many of them cheering for you. Be quiet and let me make the decision. The nobles gasp and mutter amongst themselves. You hear one of them saying something nervously about the commoners. Yes, Your August Majesty, of course. Even over a single day, it becomes clear that the nobles are running scared. You have so much support from the ordinary people across the kingdom that the nobles have realized just how outnumbered they really are. Council sessions become smooth, quiet, and efficient as you sweep through any objections. The kingdom grows truly harmonious. Even your crown feels lighter on your head when you put it on each morning. Stability is now united. Trade is now dynamic. Trade is now monastery. Dynamic. Treasury is now 4350. Your reign stretches out in front of you, full of hope and ready for the bright future. Yay! Winner! All that remained of the patricians' attempt to usurp the crown was a prisoner, deep under the palace, clad in an iron mask and shrouded in rumor. Oh. With their plans in tatters, the counts retreated to their castles to brood. Their olive branch was rejected, the secret of eternity that they had guarded for eons. They would not be so kind again. The chiefs abandoned their hopes for Odheld's Horn, which passed to legend once more, a treasure fit only for seducing adventurers into the frozen wastes, where giant ice giants or hypothermia await them. It's nice to be loved, especially when you're loved by an entire kingdom. Queen Jinx rode a surge of public adoration for another 15 years of carousing, feasting, and popular reform, which were promptly undone after her passing, but the peasants thought it was nice while it lasted. Yeah! That went well. I was I was teetering on the edge for a while. Alright. Game like 3 years, 3 months. Alright. Nobles. The wealthiest noble. Modern time croissant. The poorest noble. Jasper. No money. The kingdom. Got lots of good stuff. Alright. Jinx the... Yeah. I think probably the... Yeah. Maybe. Alright, thank you all for playing with me. This was very fun. Don't know if I'll do it again soon, but maybe in a little bit. Thanks for hanging out, new folks who came for the love of the king of the castle. Let's see. Let's see if there's anyone to raid. Oh, yes. Yes, my good buddy Flag is playing Phoenix Wright. Playing clowns. We'll go Red Flag. See how Phoenix Wright is doing on the situation. Yeah, what shall we do for a raid phrase? I'm not sure. I think there was a clown in this game also. I think that's a good raid phrase. Yeah, oh, I forgot. I have this. Biffo! Yeah, we can do Biffo for a raid phrase. If you feel like hanging out again, I will be back on Saturday with some blind playthrough of Tears of the Kingdom, as Moobot is helpfully pointing out. If you would like to join me there for that, that would be cool and fun and neat. It's a fun game. I'm having a good time. Alright. Have a good one, y'all. Bye for now.